Happy holidays! So it's that time of year again where we've got the trees up and the lights and everything else going, and I really wanted to share with you some really cool things that are happening in my community, in my city, which is Livermore, California. We're in the Tri-Valley East Bay area, and we have some community members that are absolutely awesome, and they're really helping bring some cheer to the area. So yes, last night we went out and visited the Grinch House and got to take some pictures with the Grinch himself. That was a lot of fun. We stopped over at Deacon Daves, which has a massive amount of lights. If you have not heard of Deacon Daves, you really should check it out if you're in the area. Be prepared to dress warm. The line might be long, and anyway, but it's worth it. Totally worth it. And then the one place in Livermore that it snows during this time of year, I'm going to share that with you too, because that's always a lot of fun, even for adults. And you'll see that in my video because some adults really got into it last night. Enjoy, check out the video, and if you can, get out in person. I'm gonna put the locations in the description below. And happy holidays. So first up on our tour last night is the Grinch House, and this family does an amazing job. They do so many decorations, and they really do so much for our community. They have cookie decorating and Christmas photo opportunities. It's amazing. And the Grinch is so much fun. They even decorate their Jeep with holiday decorations and drive around in costume. So here's some photos that we took last night at the Grinch House, and I'm so glad we did. I might actually like it better than Santa pictures, but don't tell my kids that. They like the Grinch too, though. And also they make ornaments that have the Livermore name on it, and they'll give them out to you sometimes if you're one of the lucky ones to get there before they run out. And there I am with the Grinch, and I couldn't resist. So next up on our tour is Deacon Daves. Deacon Daves light show is unbelievable. It's really something you just can't imagine unless you see it. So this is actually somebody's house. It's Deacon Daves' house, and it's located on Hillcrest Drive, I think. They have this huge Ferris wheel, which isn't for riding, which my son wasn't thrilled to hear that, but they have these elf people in the Ferris wheel, and it's actually huge, as you can see. And there's a merry-go-round over on the other side, and basically you walk in, it's free. There's going to be a line. Be prepared for that. Dress warm. It's free to get in, but there are some spots within the display where you can make a donation. The volunteers that put this together spend weeks, months. I'm not even sure how long they spend. It is just unbelievable, the amount of work they put into this. And there's a mailbox for letters to Santa. So if you're coming with your kids, you can bring a letter to Santa, drop it in the box. There is like this, it's like a carnival game that has moving parts and mailboxes, and you can make a donation there by trying to do a coin toss into one of the slots. It's pretty fun. This is a display with photos of Deacon Daves' team. These are the people that volunteered to put this display together, and I was actually quite surprised that there weren't as many people volunteering as I thought there would be. I thought this would take a lot more. In the window of Deacon Daves' home, there's a nativity scene display in one window, and this is a Santa Village display with just cutest little houses and displays. And there's a wishing well pond where you can drop in some coins. You really probably need to go back more than once to see everything and really take it all in. There's a light count sign with 712,000 lights on this display, and on this bridge there's a sign that says there have been over 72 marriage proposals on this bridge. That's pretty amazing. So I guess, if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend and they ask you to go to Deacon Daves, be prepared. It might be a proposal on the bridge. And this merry-go-round is super cute. It's hard to believe this is somebody's front yard. I don't think I've ever driven by when it's not up for the holiday displays. I'm kind of curious now what it looks like. And this cute little hot dog stand with some elves serving hot dogs. That kissing booth back there, I think, is some doves in there, and this amazing water feature. I think that's there all year long, of course. And here's the merry-go-round up close. There's just so much to look at Deacon Daves. It's And now that I'm watching the video, I'm really noticing how much I missed while I was taking the video. Might have to make another trip out there. So another thing to know when you're at Deacon Daves, the line can be really long sometimes, but some of the neighbors have put together cocoa stands where you can buy some hot chocolate. There's somebody on one side of the street selling popcorn and things like that. So that is a lot of fun. Don't miss that. All right, so the last place on our tour is Nottingham Circle, and this is where it snows in Livermore. Yep, that's right, it snows here in Livermore. So this house is amazing. You can't miss it. Drive on Nottingham Circle, you'll see the glow of the lights. There is so much going on here. A lot of it's interactive. So much to do, and I want to tell you, if you have kids, bring quarters, because if you can drop a quarter into the snow machine, it'll snow on the driveway. So you definitely want to stock up on your quarters, because your kids will be asking you can I have a quarter? Can I have a quarter? So have them handy. So as we walked up, we actually had to park down the street this time, because not one, but 2 wine trolley tours were at this location. So it was pretty crowded when we went, as you can see. But we still had a blast. It was a lot of fun to finally be out with other people and seeing everybody enjoying the display. There's a wine trolley. So yeah, we had 2 wine trolleys pull up while we were there. And even the adults were having a lot of fun, as you're going to see here in a minute. So there's the snow right there on the ground. And one of the wine trolley tour people, they decided she was going to make a snow angel. So that was a lot of fun until the little girl dancing fell on her head. So anyway, nobody was hurt. I think everybody was okay. Except that then the kids got the idea to lay down in the snow and start making snow angels. So there were a lot of kids with snow all over their clothes. And it's not really snow, but it's still a lot of fun. So here you go. You take your quarter, you put it in the box, put it in that little machine right there, and then the snow starts falling. Here it goes. And you can see the kids have a blast. That's my son there in the Santa hat. He just lives for this every year. He absolutely loves the snow house. So over on this side, you'll notice as you walk through, there are certain spots that have buttons and switches and things you can turn lights on and off. I'm going to do one right here. So this is a lever, you pull it to turn it off, and it'll shut off some of the lights on the display, and then you can, there it goes, it just shut off, and then you can go back and flip it back on. It's fun to have some, interactive activity going on while you're there. There is a Santa phone right there where you can pick up the phone and call Santa. So, bring the kids, let them talk to Santa on the Santa phone. And right behind the Santa phone is a mailbox, so letters to Santa. You can drop in a letter to Santa there. I don't know if they actually go anywhere, if they do anything with those letters or not. And this is like right up by their front door, where they have a naughty or nice machine, and you walk up and you push the button and it's going to tell you if you've been naughty or you've been nice. So it kind of teases you a little bit. My son he was nice, and then I just assumed that everybody got nice, but apparently not, because my daughter pushed it and she got naughty. So we know what she's getting in her stocking this year. Anyway, if you're looking for a place to check out just Christmas light displays in Livermore or any, in the Tri-Valley, if you're in the area, it's worth coming out to these 3. Even if you're not in Livermore directly, I'd say it's definitely worth it. These are super fun. And if you're watching this after the holidays, maybe next year or the following year, these three, I chose to share these three in particular because they've been very consistent with participating every year. So I'm gonna say I think even if you're watching this, you know, in 2022, 2023, whatever year it is in the future, if you're watching this, there's a good chance that this is still happening. At least I hope it will be, because it's something we really enjoy every year. So I'm curious if you have so if there is an awesome holiday display somewhere in your neighborhood, in your city, post it in the description below, because people from all over the state and the country might see this video. Maybe they'll get an idea to put this in their own house, in their own location. Share it with us. I'm really curious what's going on in your neck of the woods. Show us a picture. And I'll see you in the next video.